Sean Diddy Combs' federal trial. Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is one of Combs' many accusers, testifying as a central witness.
Is she ready?
Very ready and confident. Thank you.
Among other things, the singer is expected to address the 2016 video of Combs attacking her in a hotel when she was his girlfriend.
They called him a music mogul, a kingmaker, the ultimate success story in hip-hop. But yesterday, as Cassie Ventura took the stand in court, that carefully crafted image crumbled right before our eyes. Diddy's face turned pale as his ex-girlfriend. Detailed incidents so disturbing that even the most seasoned courtroom reporters were left speechless. The man who once controlled an empire couldn't control his reactions as Cassie revealed everything, and we mean everything, about what allegedly happened behind closed doors. He was once hailed as a music mogul, a kingmaker, the ultimate success story in hip-hop.
When she walked in there, Rachel, she had on a brown dress, form-fitting, visibly pregnant, head held high, and did not make any eye contact with the defendant, with Sean Combs. She said that Sean Combs directed everything from what she had on, to the lighting in the room, to how she was supposed to interact with the person that she was having sex with. And again, just to reiterate what is a freak-off, the freak-off essentially was something that Cassie said she learned about through Sean Combs about a year into their relationship. He described it as voyeurism, wanting to watch her have sex with someone else. And she said that she did.
For decades, Sean Diddy Combs walked through the music industry like he owned it, because he practically did the man-built bad boy records from nothing, turned artists into superstars, and created a brand that expanded beyond music into fashion. Vodka and media on paper. Diddy was the ultimate success story, the guy who showed everyone how to turn hip-hop into. Cassie's testimony begins, and Diddy's initial reactions. Serious business money, but that perfect image, that carefully crafted persona of business genius, mentor, and music visionary. It was hiding something much darker. If you believe what's coming out in court right now, while magazines put him on covers for his business moves, while fans cheered his performances, while everyone saw his polished red carpet smile.
At some point in time, she actually had said that she looked forward to the freak-offs. Why did Cassie express looking forward to these said freak-offs?
When the prosecution asked her, was there ever a time that you enjoyed the freak-offs? This is when Cassie got choked up, and she said, I did, but only because I got to spend one-on-one time with Combs, and I really did love him.
And that is speaking to the psychological abuse, in addition to the physical abuse that she potentially experienced.
Yeah, she's definitely laying out someone who was young, who was influenced by wanting to have this record career. She signed a 10-album deal with Bad Boy Entertainment, led by Sean Combs, and basically describes being enamored by Sean Combs, loving him, not knowing about certain things sexually, and him sort of telling her, teaching her about that. And what you hear is someone that was young and she even said, you know, I was young, I was naive, I didn't know any better. But she's really telling the story of someone who thought.
When Cassie Ventura took the stand, you could hear a pin drop in that courtroom. Everyone knew this moment was coming. But nobody, not even Diddy's legal team, was truly ready for what she was about to say after years of staying quiet, years of holding. These stories inside Cassie finally had her day to speak and speak. She did. She started small. That's what made it so effective. Cassie began by describing how she met Diddy when she was just 19 years old. He was already a major player in the music industry, a millionaire many times over with connections everywhere.
I think what the defense is going to say is that this wasn't blackmail, this was not coercion, this was consensual. We know that Cassie started out with Sean Combs as an early person, with someone who is trying to get her career started, and he was going to help her. That's what the defense is going to say, that she was starting out and wanted someone to support her. They did their first record deal together. That's something I think the defense is going to focus on, and had it not been for Sean Combs, she wouldn't be where she is right now. The prosecution obviously is saying he was in control. It may have started out as a consensual. It may have started out with her being excited about seeing him, but ultimately he took control of that relationship. He took control of her career. This is their key witness, and she's on that stand trying to explain all of the charges that the prosecution wants to hit home with that jury.
I thought I was going to die that night, Cassie said, her voice barely above a whisper, as the courtroom leaned forward to hear every word she was describing. An incident at the Four Seasons Hotel that nobody, not the press, not the fans, not even the gossip blogs had ever heard about before this hotel incident had stayed buried for years. Cassie explained how she'd kept it secret out of fear. Fear for her career. fear for her safety, and fear that nobody would believe her over someone as powerful as Diddy. But now sitting on that witness stand, she wasn't holding anything back, according to Cassie.